this week's Transformation Thursday. So I apologize, I'm in my car again. I know, I'm trying to find a time to do the video, and that's not in my vehicle, and I'm thinking I might try to do them in the mornings, get up maybe a little bit earlier Thursday mornings, and do them then, or maybe do them Wednesday evenings. I'm not sure. Right now, just things are so packed solid with all my mom duties and work and all that. So I just got to do it when I can. So I hope y'all don't mind. So when I was thinking about how this week has been, I don't know, like y'all know, this is a new journey for me, and I'm trying to learn about myself, learn about God, learn about, family relationships, everything, and I just, in recent years, there's been so much turmoil in my life with my family, and, things that are out of our control. And before starting this journey, I felt, that we had to rely on other people, people like, my husband's doctors, and, that in each other, to help us, with, his health issues, which causes, the most, turmoil in our life. Until now, I never thought to look to God for the peace and joy that I was seeking. So, I didn't know what trusting in God could mean to my life. And I also didn't know that trusting God could be so simple. I guess it just seemed so much bigger than what I could even imagine. I don't know if that makes any sense, but to me it just seemed like a bigger thing than just trusting and just opening myself up to Him. And so it actually didn't really hit me about the trusting part until this morning. And every morning I open my phone, and even before I'm out of bed, I just read my daily devotion that I have sent to my phone every morning. And this morning's devotion was called, I think it was called Trust in God, or Seeking God, or something like that. Or I'm not sure what the title was, but the actual devotion was this. It said, seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take. And it's Proverbs 3:6. So, usually we reserve the big decisions for God to throw in His 2 cents. So this is some information that it gave me on there. Such as job options, marriage partner, and moving possibilities. Yet we are quick to make smaller decisions without giving any thought to God's will. Where we spend our time, who we spend it with, and the words we say are decisions we make daily, but don't think twice about it, about inviting God to help us with these decisions. And that's so true. It's like, it's quite possible that these smaller decisions could have such a great impact on our lives that we don't even realize it, and if we don't invite God and don't seek His wisdom, and I don't know how to word it, but if we don't, seek Him out to try to help us make these decisions, these smaller decisions, it's gonna, it could really impact our lives. And I just really thought about that, and I was thinking, it really hit me after reading that I just need to put all my trust in Him. And trusting in God, to me, I feel like now, after thinking about this, is simply believing that He's good, that He has power to help me, and that He wants to help me, and that He will help me because He loves me. And wow, that was just so powerful for me when I started thinking about that, and I don't know, I know this is going to be, a work in progress. Everything is, I'm a work in progress, and I think that's going to be all part of my work in progress, is to figure out how I can open myself him and trust him enough to help me make decisions. And you know, it's not something I can just switch over to overnight. I know this. I know that from now on, I'm not going to be able to just say, you know, every single decision. I'm not just going to seek him out and try to use, you know, his wisdom and his insight in this journey. I kind of think of it kind of like a marriage. You know, when we get married, you know, we're so used to, you know, being single and being alone, and then we get married and we're kind of forced to trust that other person, to trust them with our lives, to trust them that we are going to be, you know, one, and we're going to be a couple. And you know, it's like you have to form a habit of trust, a habit of trusting, you know, your husband or wife. It's the same thing. I have to create a habit of trusting God. And, you know, I have to know that, you know, I have to learn that it's okay to trust him, and it's okay to put all of my trust in him, just like it's okay to trust my husband. You know, I put all of my trust into my husband. I know he's not going to do anything to hurt me, and I know that God's not going to do anything to hurt me. So I am looking at the journey to trust God much the same as, you know, my marriage. And I'm going to work on making it a priority to read the Word of God every morning and learn to put my trust in him that he has already put in me. You know, he's already put that trust in me. I know this, and, you know, well, I know this now. I'm learning this, I should say. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm all over the place, and it's like I kind of wrote my thoughts down because as I was thinking about this, I was thinking, you know, I know what I want to say, but sometimes if I don't have, you know, my thoughts kind of written down, it's hard for me to put it into words what I'm trying to say. So, you know, basically, I'm just trying to say I need to trust in God, and I need to open myself up, and I need to, you know, I need to realize that he's there for me, just like, you know, all your friends and family, you know, spouse is there for you, and it's the same type of thing. But, you know, I don't know, I know it's simple. I know trusting him is simple. I know it is. It's a simple task because he's already there. He already loves you unconditionally, already loves me unconditionally, and there's no reason why I should trust him. And so I just need to, like I said, need to make it a habit. I think that's the best word I can think of right now, is to make it a habit to trust in him, make it a habit to trust in myself, so I can learn to love myself the way that he loves me. And I think that's what it comes down to, you know, is I think that's all I have to say. I'm sorry. I have so many thoughts going in my head, and I can't organize them all trying to explain to you how I want to say it. So I'm sorry this is kind of scattered, and I think as I was, you know, kind of reading through my thoughts here, I was, you know, thinking, well, I also want to say this and say that and, and all this, but I think you all understand. I think you will. And I'm sorry. I'm going to try, like I said, I'm going to try to do these videos a little bit differently, however I can, and that way they're a little, I feel like if I was able to, you know, really sit down and think about it, and then as I'm making the video, I can pay attention to a little bit better and have it. But this was a good week. You know, there was the usual, you know, things happening, but that's life. And but yeah, I feel really good going forward now, knowing that I am going to put my trust in him, and I am going to seek him out when I need to make these decisions. And yeah, I think that it is the next step in my journey. I really do, because I think this is something I definitely need to do early on in this, you know, transformation. And because if I don't, then if I don't have, you know, if I don't feel like I have the trust, then I'm not going to ever be able to make the next steps, and whatever those may be. And I'm still just so amazed by the fact that these devotions, the way they're coming to me in a way that it's like when I need them. And it's, I don't know, it is so, I don't know, it just amazes me. And it's just so beautiful that it comes to me at the time that I need them. And, you know, because usually the weekends, you know, can be kind of tough sometimes, and sometimes there are decisions that need to be made. And I think that this is going to be good for me. I really do. I think that this is going to be, I think this is exactly what I needed, and it came at the right time as usual, because he knows when we need it and what we need. And yeah, so thank you for joining me. And again, I'm sorry it was kind of rambly and kind of all over the place, but I'm hoping you guys understand the message that I received this week. And I hope that that all your guys' journeys are going well, and I look forward to watching everyone's videos today. I haven't had a chance to watch anyone's transformation videos. Actually, I haven't watched any videos in a while, and today at all, so I'll probably watch some during lunch and while I'm working on some stuff today. So yeah, so I look forward to watching them all, and I hope you all have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.